For the past couple of weeks, I've been doing these perspective studies, and I must say it was a little struggle for me to find the right way how to study it and how to understand it better. I went through different exercises, and yes, you need to go through this boring phase of drawing different geometrical shapes in different perspective views, because that will really give you the right understanding of how to simplify the forms and draw them correctly. My first source of information was Pinterest, and I must say it wasn't the right choice, because there you'll get all these images of different perspective views and you'll need to figure out yourself. You can definitely try to find inspiration and some references there, but I'm not sure it will help you to really understand how to, draw in perspective. Instead, I found some really interesting and useful YouTube channels. I will link them down below, and they really helped me to understand what I was doing. My advice in this first phase is to be really patient with yourself, because it will get boring drawing all these different geometrical shapes, and I know a lot of us are here to really learn that and draw different scenes and objects, concept. You really want to do all of that right away, but trust me on this one. Just have patience and you will get there. And to be honest, for the really long time, I didn't have that patience with myself, and I was really procrastinating a lot to start doing these exercises and to really start digging deep into it and study, so I can later on be more comfortable with drawing in perspective, drawing different concepts and scenes, because I really wanted to learn how to draw environments and backgrounds and all that kind of stuff. And I'm sure a lot of you feel the same about this. So start small, start drawing these geometrical shapes using only 1 point, then expand to 2 points and so on. You really do not have to understand everything right away, because there are a lot more things to learn about perspective, and you will get overwhelmed too soon and you'll basically end up quitting. So give yourself time to practice, to understand, to see, train your brain, train your hand to really understand what you're doing, especially if you're a total beginner and you need to get used to drawing in general. And trust me on this one, once you feel confident enough with this, you'll be able to draw in perspective without drawing that crazy perspective grid all the time. There will be cases where you simply need it, but to draw some concepts, it will be enough for you to draw it, and later you can check on yourself with the grid. Once you train your brain and your hand, you'll be able to see the grid in your head, and you could feel it if it is right or wrong, or you can simply use the grid all the time. It depends on you and how you like to work. But what I want to say with all of this is that it will be way easier for you to understand perspective and see it even without the grid. I'm not saying that I totally mastered the perspective, but I can say that I already feel more comfortable with drawing, and I basically see the perspective grid all over the place. Once I finished with the basic examples, I tried to implement that in a more complex drawing. Simple buildings are always a good practice to start with, and first I did a composition with 1 vanishing point and then with 2 vanishing points. Again, we can see here that the buildings are converted from geometrical shapes, and with this technique we can create the illusion of distance and depth. With 2 points, I used one of my older sketches and I fixed the perspective, and once I found the horizon line, it wasn't even complicated to place the vanishing points. This was a very quick brief of what I've been doing lately. If you feel like this is difficult or you feel overwhelmed, I encourage you to just start. Check out those YouTube videos in the description, join Discord for more help and support, and by taking small steps, you'll be able to catch up and learn it. Thank you all for watching. If you like this video, please make sure to subscribe and like it. It really supports me and my channel. Leave a comment, join the Discord, and stay awesome, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!